Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're back with Darren at Green Pro Clean Limited, window cleaners in Nottingham, Derbyshire, South Yorkshire and Leicestershire. Please excuse the sound of the ocean behind me here. I'm sitting by the beach today. But let's get down to business. This video, personally, I blame the Germans. That's right, it's all their bloody fault. Now what am I talking about? No, it's not about football. No, it's not even about World War I or World War II if it comes to that. This is something completely different. A while back I was browsing through my phone on that there Facebook, and you know, you get those little pop-up ads, those clickbait news ads, and I clicked on it because this one in particular got me mildly interested, and it was German company confiscates cell phones. And it wasn't quite as straightforward as that. This is yet more innovation from the Germans, and the one thing that you can honestly say about the Germans is they are truly bloody efficient. They know what they're doing when it comes to efficiency. You've got to go a long way to beat German efficiency. And what they've done is there's a company who's trialing a new program there. And what they've done is they've come up with this offer for their staff, where if their staff hand in their tech in the morning, hand in their cell phones, etc. In the mornings, they only have to work a 5-hour day instead of an 8-hour day. So they go in the mornings and bosh, they do a 5-hour day, but they get paid for a full 8-hour day as long as they hand in their smartphones, etc. And this is to increase productivity during the time that they're separated from their tech. So they're not sitting there going, oh, what am I missing on Facebook? Or, oh, what's on YouTube? Or, oh, look, fluffy kittens. They're just getting on with the job. So the theory is that by removing them from their tech, they don't have the FOMO, the fear of missing out, so they're checking in every 5 seconds. So they just turn up and get on with the job, and hence are a lot more productive during that 5-hour stretch than they will be during an 8-hour stretch if they've actually got their cell phones. Excuse me. Now, I for one am a great procrastinator, and if I go back and look at any 8-hour day I've ever worked in the history of the world, I can truly say that only probably about 4 hours of it was ever productive. I'll find myself out in the van, out cleaning windows, thinking, oh yeah, well, there's that quote just across the other side of town that won't take more than about 35 minutes to drive to and then 35 minutes to drive back. So that's a great way to kill an hour doing absolutely nothing when I could actually be just finishing up the round for the day. Or, you know, anything in general. Oh yeah, let's just stop and get a quick sarnie. You know, I know we had one at 10 o'clock, but now it's 11:30. It's time for another snack. Yeah? And all kinds of things that stop the productivity. And since I read this, I actually read this article, I think it was October of last year, when I was traveling down here. I've been trying to implement it somewhat. And I get up at around 6 every morning. It's just a curse of getting older. And so I'm up at 6 in the morning, and I'll work until around about 10:30, 11 o'clock. The wife has various projects, and there's various businesses that I help my father-in-law with, as well as the window cleaning side of things. But generally, I dedicate about an hour to each one. But that's a truly focused, dedicated hour. And everybody knows, don't talk to me, don't come see me, don't interrupt me before 11 AM. Now, come 11 AM, that's it. I find I've got pretty much everything I need to do done. And then I can sit back, come down here, sit on a glorious beach and make videos. You know what I mean? It's absolutely crazy, but it works. And it got me to thinking, some years back, I got a phone call from a young man, well, it was actually a message, sorry, from a young man on the forums saying, oh yeah, just how much money can you make cleaning windows in the morning? And I said to him, well, if you want to find out, come up and spend the morning with me. So next day he turned up at the house at 8 AM. We went out cleaning windows, and I wasn't taking shortcuts. I wasn't, oh yeah, I'll just skip that window, nobody will notice, or it's a bathroom window, I won't bother with that one. None of that. I've done my job properly, thoroughly and efficiently. By 10:15, we were stood in the cafe with over 150 quid in our pockets. It's absolutely balmy. It's just, if you do it efficiently and you focus, you'll be more productive. It's that straightforward. And yet again, it's taken the Germans to point out the bloody obvious. So that's really all this video is about. And I found that when I've been out to work, I am truly productive on the window cleaning rounds. I'm truly productive from 8 AM up until about 12:30, 1 PM. At which point I find that I start to wane. I start to go, right, slow down. Oh, I'll have that cup of tea now, Mrs. Brown. You know, and that's pretty much the facts of it. But a lot of us get into window cleaning because we want a better quality of life. We want to be self-employed. We don't want to be under the thumb of the man. And I'm a great one for sitting there saying, oh yeah, you can easily make £350, £400 a day window cleaning. and you can in an 8-hour day, and there's many companies out there that do it, there's many lads out there that do it. But then I talk to some lads who are like, oh yeah, I'm out at 7:30 in the morning and I'll get home at 5 in the evening, 6 days a week, and I'm never stopping. And I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're trying to build an empire or something. But I doff my cap if you're going to work that hard and graft that hard. But for me, I think I'd rather take a slight hit in the wallet and just go out at 8ish in the morning, be home by 1ish. And that's not a full day. But if you can make that into a truly productive 4 to 5 hours compared to a not so productive 8 hours, you've got exactly the same benefit. So that's all I'm saying. Anyway, guys, it's all about the Germans, it's all about efficiency. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and some food for thought for you. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. It's all good. Comments in the box below as always, guys. And if you haven't yet, do please subscribe. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great week. I'll talk to you all soon.